way too old. And I think that's the only time I ever feel like I get to be soft because they like technically have their shit together, but they never do. It's all a facade. But I also just like I want to be taken out on a date.
I really do. And I know it's so weird to say right now. And I don't, this is not normal for me to like feel this way. So I don't know where this is coming from, but I just feel like,
But this like man is, I don't know. I guess he was cute. I don't know. I feel weird. Like I'm such a like loyal person when it comes to being in a relationship that like I don't ever look at feelings. But I don't know. And I think that's another thing that I really, really loved about my last relationship is he like really made me feel like I was the only girl in the world. And like that's all I've ever.
Are you all ready? 1, 2, 3. Pink hair! I haven't had pink hair in so long. It looks cute. It's more vibrant than the point of pink that I like, but eventually it will be more pastel. And I didn't paint in all of the parts. Like I left some parts, I don't know if you can see that, without paint. My hair really needs care and probably a cut, but as you can see I wanted to leave some parts a little more blonde, so it has a little bit of a cute contrast. See, I like that. And the fun thing about this is that eventually in a few weeks it won't be as strong and eventually it'll be gone. So you know, it's fun to make it a bit more colorful. And now we're here in this room that I turned into a little bit of a closet because it's not used. And I have this here, let me show you. You saw earlier in the video this chafio. It has some of my favorite pieces, and today I was organizing it and taking out some things that I don't want to be there because I bought more clothes on Vinted, and I'll explain that, and I'll show you when they get here, and when they get here and I show you, I'll explain my process of buying things there because it's very specific, the sourcing of clothes that I make. So yeah, I want to kind of change the vibe of my wardrobe, so you know, I took some things out of here, and I also was taking photos here of clothes because I was selling things on Vinted, and I am selling things on Vinted, and I was putting more there because there's still a lot to go. And there's another box with things that still have to go to Vinted. But what we're gonna do now is, ever since I came back here, I have a room that basically it's just like things that are not in place or don't have a place for. They're just there. There's 3 rooms in this house. There's mine, there's this one, and then there's this place where I just keep things that are not organized yet or don't really have a place to go. And one thing that I haven't done yet that was there is to organize the fabrics that I have for sewing. And I already have my machine out in the living room, but I think I'm gonna do some sort of change because I don't know, like when I'm in, I like having the desk there in the living room. I like being there, doing things there, but not sewing. So I'm not sure if this is just gonna be the room of the clothes and also the sewing, because I have like another table in this other room that is smaller, so I maybe can fit it here somehow and have this little corner where it's for sewing. And I think it will feel better to do it here than to do it in the living room because I just don't do it there. I don't know. So yeah, I'm gonna organize the fabrics basically. Let me show you all the things that I have and how I plan to organize them in this room. Okay, so I have all of this. This is fabrics, but Inside of these two little boxes, there are more little things to like make details of. Actually, this, yeah, okay. It's just little things, you know, little details and stuff like that. And then this is actually something that is already done, but I need to fix some parts. This is all fabrics, both of these, and this bag is also just fabrics. And then we have fabrics, fabrics, and there's another one of these. Yes, fabrics. And what I plan to do, let me show you the room. Hello. I have this baby here, and it's one of the places where we're going to put fabrics in. And then I have these babies here, and it's one of the places that I'm going to put fabrics in. And maybe here I can put, I don't know, like the little details. And then I have this baby, and it has a lot of storage, so I am going probably to take every single thing out of here and deal with it later. Just put it in a bag and put it in that room to deal with it later and store things here. So if I do put the desk here, I'm gonna have to change a little bit, but I don't want to change it a lot, so I'm thinking about moving this baby a little bit more there. Hopefully it will fit. I'll see how I'll see. I'm gonna go to get the desk. It's easier. I'm gonna go get the desk. this stayed there. You can see myself here. And then this I'm still gonna organize on another day because I'm tired and I need a break. That is basically a lot of projects that I put the fabrics together that are from that project, and then I need to actually make the projects, or at least put them in a place where I can have them all together so that when I want to take them to do the project, they're all together. And this is it. There it's the clothes to sell, my clothes, the little sewing corner. I still have to bring the sewing machine, a bit of decor for fun. This side is really cute. Some decor there too. And then she is completely full of fabrics, and so is that one. And I pulled the bed a little bit here so that that could fit. And then this is all full too. And that's it. I actually enjoy this here because it feels a bit more complete. It's not just cute here. It has things everywhere, and I decorated a little bit, but it's not done, you know. Yeah, that's it. I don't know if I ever showed you this corner. Don't remember if I did. But it's my accessories and makeup. Yeah, it's cute. Here she is, my cutie pie. I think she's gonna be stored here, and when I want to use it, I'll put it down. That's it. And I love the little stickers on her. Of course she has paint. Of course. Everything I own has paint. That's it. I'm sweating a little bit. I didn't think I was gonna sweat, y'all, because I took a shower. And when I decided to do this, I didn't think I was gonna put this table here, but then it happened and I'm glad. And you know, the fabrics, I did this very fast, the fastest that I could. The fabrics that I organized and I stored, they're not organized inside. They are actually just, I just threw them there because they are so many. And I don't know yet how to organize them, if by colors, by patterns, or how to do it. But today was not the day for that. Today was definitely not the day for that. And I feel really good sitting here. I really like this corner. I like spending time here by the window. So I really like that I have this here now. It actually, this chair was already here, but like now I have this table. So I don't know, I like it. I really do. It's still a room that the focus is not the table or the sewing part. It's just everything, and it's still a bit of the closet without the working part and the sewing part. I actually think it looks even cozier. I don't know if it's because I grew up, you know, with my art supplies and my art mess in my room on my desk, that I like it so much. It feels cozy to me to have a desk on my room, but I don't have that in my own room, because if I do have, like, because I do have the privilege of having all these rooms for myself, I can have one just to sleep so that there's no distractions, and I literally just sleep there, or rest at least. Talking about sleeping, but yeah, I think it looks really cute, and I'm really liking my hair. I was still like getting used to it, and sometimes it's too intense pink, like bubblegum pink, but I'm liking it right now. Yay. I hope you enjoyed all this change. I don't know what I'm gonna do now. By the way, as I was painting my hair, I was wearing this shirt, and I kind of painted a little bit of Tina's hair Can you see it? That's funny. She has a little bit of pink in her hair now. Hi y'all. I come with the purple lights to tell you that I have embarked in a journey. What I've been doing, it's okay. So when I finished the other room, I rested. Like I came to bed, I rested. Eventually, I fell asleep, and then I had kind of a crazy dream. I think it was kind of a nightmare. Yeah, it was a nightmare. It wasn't really like jump scare, but it was creepy and weird and like scary. And I slept for about 2 hours. And I was like, all right, well, I'm scared. I'm kind of spooked, so I'm not going to sleep anymore. And then I decided I was like distracting myself from the dream on my phone a little bit. And then I decided I'm going to do the background for the podcast that I want to do, because it just gave me this like, let's just do everything that I want to do. Let's not wait and do it little by little. I finally have energy again. Let's do a lot. You know what I mean? Let's do a lot. Let's make our dreams come true. Let's put things out there in all of these ways that I'm putting them out there. And so I did it. I wanted to do like I still don't have a name for the podcast. I have to brainstorm next. But first I'm going to show you my process, and I'm going to show you different things where I don't really explain a lot. But I'm going to explain now. What you're going to see is me thinking that I was going to do the podcast in my bed, like with the headboard of the bed and the wall, like in the little corner. So you'll see that. And then you'll see me changing my mind. And I start to do like I have a big board, and I start to put everything in that board, and I decide, no, this is going to be, things are not going to be in the wall, things are going to be there, and I'm just going to be sitting near this. So the rest of it, I'm still going to figure it out, but that's what you're going to see now. So y'all, I'm gonna show you a bit of more things that I'm gonna put on the walls. The walls right now are like that, and the way I'm gonna film is gonna be very much like this, you know, the little corner. So it will have a bit of the bed and then the wall. And the wall, I want it to be covered in things. Barely seeing the white wall, because the white wall is boring. So I went to this big baby, where I have stored the cute things that I've made or the photos I had in my room for a long time, you know, those sort of things. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to put it there. This is just to fill up space. It's just like ink, basically. Let me get the light. And I'm going to put things on top of this. And then we have, this here is me and Patty in 2020. And I have depression face in this, but that is okay because we're magical. So I'm gonna put that there. Then I have this photo that I took in France last year. And then I have Barry. Barry again. Me and Barry. A Polaroid from my friend's wedding. Them and me. Tanya Shatseva artwork. My artwork. My artwork. My artwork. Katerina Marks. Yeah, Katerina Marks artwork from 2018. It was a commission. My own artwork. My own artwork. Polina, photographer, Amazing Beautiful Things. Me. This is mine as well. Again, Katerina. Me. Me. And me. And it's quite a lot of things. So, and then we have this. How this cute. I'm gonna pull him by my side. Hopefully he will join in some podcasts. Usually he comes to me when I'm like alone for a few hours in the house, and then I start talking, either with a friend or to a video. He appears. He's like, I hear your voice. You're talking to me. Like for now. Let's see with the lights. I still eventually will complete it, but I both don't have pins anymore, and I don't have more things right now. I do, but they are stored away. So for now, this is what we have. It's a collection of me through the years, which is
lovely. Me, my life, my art, things I love, people I love. It makes sense.
Sims. All I just filmed an episode for the podcast. It's really exciting because when you're actually doing it, what you want to do, an alchemy happens. You just feel more excited to do more. It's like, oh, now I want to do more. You know what I mean? The want to do more becomes bigger. And eventually it will be a giant comparing to the resistances. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. This is the layout right now. And this is me. I literally put a dress on with my sweatpants still. Always. And I'm gonna show you. I put this dress on. I love this dress. Obviously it's all not great because of the sweatpants. But what they saw was this. So the dress and this because I like the silk. I love the silk. You know what I mean? Yeah. Y'all, I'm so excited to grow in all of the I'm growing inside. I'm excited to continue to grow inside, but I'm so excited for my projects to grow. And I know it's long-term projects, so they will take their time, but they will be growing always. You know what I mean? And that's so cool to know and to understand the way that what I'm trying to achieve financially, that it's like have a lot of income coming from a lot of different places, a lot of different income streams. I don't know if I'm saying this right. Building each one of them, it's a lot of work, and I'm doing all of that at the same time. And it's a lot of work, but it's what I want to do, so I'm doing it. And yeah, like even if I'm exhausted because I'm trying to create my dream life. Like this is what happens when you actually take a step to do what you want. This is literally what happens. This excitement that I'm feeling right now. So go do it. Go do it. Yeah, I was gonna say about the income. It's like the more I'm gonna grow each one of these things that I'm building is also gonna grow. I mean, some things may not work as well. We may have to change a little bit, maybe stop some, change. Do changes. That's just normal and natural. But yeah, I'm excited to see that grow because then everything will fund everything else. Like when one thing starts making more money, that will fund everything else beyond my basic needs to live and exist. So I don't actually have to make money from the podcast in order to have money to invest on the podcast because eventually there will be money coming from different places, hopefully a lot of places. I trust this. I trust my plan. This was my microphone, by the way. I don't actually have a mic. I just wanted to be holding something. And Barry was present. He came on the podcast. He was here. Sorry. He was here. He sat on my lap. I don't know when I'm gonna post this video and if I'm gonna still already, have a name for the podcast. But right now I don't. But I can tell you the ideas that I had. I had insomnia. I had dreams, like insomnia dreams, and that's kind of I don't know how to say the word. Like they don't make sense with each other because dreams are when you're sleeping, but also they're not because life can be dreams and you can turn your life into a dream. So that's cute and I like that. I think they complement each other in a fun way, but I don't really like the sound of insomnia dreams or insomnia dreams, however you say that word even. So I'm not sure about that. And then I thought bubble hour just because it's cute. And then I've had other people helping me out that I asked for help on Instagram. and I had two friends giving me ideas, and one of them was she said, how was it? Prismgasm. And that was very much like prism and orgasm. And that's really cool, but not for this podcast, but that's really cool. Imagine what would be like a podcast where people would talk about orgasms. How do I even say what's in my mind? It's like, you know, when you look into a prism, right? It's all of like everything and all the fractured realities. I don't know how to explain, visions. And then imagine that, but as an orgasm. You know what I mean? That's what I thought. It's an orgasm that it's exactly like looking into a prism, but in the sensation of it. Yeah, that's a tangent. So I'm gonna go. You think about that now. You think about that now. To visit millions of dimensions as you orgasm. You think about it. You think about it. And I'll see you soon. I always say goodbye like I'm never gonna see you again because I don't know when I'm gonna film next. So yeah, if I see you, I see you. If I don't see you, I'll see you in a few days. Do things that you want to do, please. He's very happy. Did you see that? Mimino. Mimino. He's my partner. On everything, my life partner. Truly. The way he's just there now, he's just laying out. And he always lays down on top of my computer, and sometimes he lays down in bed like on top of my phone, and it's like there's so much space, but you're on top of my phone. Is it because it's warm? And then he does that on top of my vibrator. I don't understand. I don't know if he just likes to be on top of things.